Hare Krishna. The world is not the benchmark for reality. Krishna is. Whenever we hear about Krishna or we hear about the spiritual world or some aspects of spiritual life that may seem unbelievable, we may get the question, is this for real? Before we can answer that question, we need to ask, how do we decide what is real? For answering any question, we need a benchmark. If we say, for example, that the Australian dollar or the American dollar is much more valuable, then what? That the question comes up, okay, as compared to say the Indian rupee. So we need a reference point for deciding what is real. Normally, we think of the world as a reference point, and the things which we can touch, see, those we think of them as real. And because we can't see and touch Krishna, we may feel that he is not real. However, this reality which we experience during our daily life in the world, how long does it last? Every night when we go to sleep, this reality ceases to exist and we start seeing things which are completely disconnected, sometimes partially connected, but usually we get transported to an entirely different world. So, during that time, the dream world appears to be real. It has real consequences for us because we feel strongly whatever we experience, whether it is fear or desire or anger or whatever else. So we may say, but we wake up and come back to the same reality on waking up. Therefore, this is real, whereas that is imaginary, that is simply temporary. But even this is temporary. One day we will go to sleep and we will not wake up to this world. We will go somewhere else. So, the waking reality cannot be the benchmark for reality. The fundamental reality is our own consciousness. It is we as conscious observers who are experiencing the waking world and are experiencing the dream world. And that raises the question, where do we come from? Actually, we are eternally the parts of Krishna. So when we look at ourselves and when we see that we are conscious beings and that Krishna is the supreme consciousness, then we can understand that this consciousness, which is a part of the supreme consciousness, is the fundamental reality. In fact, for those who are absorbed in Krishna, they perceive Krishna as the foremost reality and they see all other realities as subordinate to, as integrated with him. The Bhagavad Gita describes this vision in 10.39 when it states that Natadasti vina yatsyan maya bhutam characharam yacchapi sarva bhutanam bijam tadaham Arjuna. He says that nothing can exist without Krishna. If there had not been an infinite consciousness, which is the source of our consciousness, we did not create our consciousness, then there would not be we as conscious observers and there would be nothing for us to observe. So, the process of bhakti is not just about chanting the holy names, it is about changing our reference point. When Krishna becomes our defining reality, then we experience serenity amidst even the greatest ups and downs of life, because we see them as peripheral and see our relationship with Krishna as essential and central to our existence. That is the way to calmness and happiness. Thank you. Hare Krishna.